Hello everyone. Well, today's video is about the Moyu RS3M V5 Rubik's Cube. I don't know if I can say Rubik, anyway, cube puzzle 3x3. Now, the reason for this video is because of the previous video that I did on the low-end, low-cost Rubik's Cubes. The RS3M was one of them, and in doing the video I realized that, wait a minute, there's more than just the one cube. There's a whole bunch of different ones. So I've got 4 of them here that are all actually RS3M V5s, but they've all got something slightly different within them. And they go in price from $9 US at the cubicle, $8.99 for the magnetic version over here, and then the most expensive one over here was out at $25 US, and that was for the maglev ball core UV coated version with a robot. Wow, amazing. So yeah, almost 3 times the cost for this one as this one, but they're supposedly the same cube. Well, I mean, same, it's just minor feature differences, or actually quite major, but we'll get into that later. Right, so let's have a look at the differences now. The cube itself, you know, the plastic is the same across all of the cubes here. You can hear the sound. Hear those springs? Yeah, you can hear the spring going ding, 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 ding. Yeah, all right, so what's happening with this one? This is the cheapest one. This one, as you can see, you got a screw, you got a washer, you got a spring, and then you got another washer. So that's how cubes always used to be, yeah, sprung. So that's what gives you this give here. If we take it apart, let's have a look. So I'll turn it off, take it out on the other side so you can actually separate it out. There we are, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Anyway, we'll go through the detail of why it looks the way it does when I've done the others as well. All right, next one. So this one here is $13 US or $12.99 at the moment from the cubicle. It's the magnetic with dual adjustments, and it comes with a robot. Yippity yay, we all love those robots. So this one here has the different mode of adjustment here. So you can see that ratcheted little circular blue bit there, and what that does is allow you to go in with a special tool that comes with the Moyus. This thing here has that ratchet there, and you can, as you click it, you can rotate it with this tool, and that gives you micro adjustments of the distance that the centerpiece is allowed to travel. Right? So it's essentially the same as extending the spring or squishing a spring if you were doing it with traditional methods. Right, so if I take this one apart now, you can see that, look, it looks pretty much the same as the other one. So we'll just put them down. Yay, there it is. There it is. Oh, we're going to do the noise. See if we can hear any difference. So again, this one's sprung. There's nothing fancy in this one apart from the dual adjustment. So it should sound the same as the last one. Let's listen. It's a bit more quiet. Yeah, I can't hear the spring in that one. Maybe I've just looped it a bit nicer. That's quite possible. All right, let's put it down. On to the next one. Now we're starting to get serious. So this one, it's got the same ratchet dual adjustment system there, but the difference is this one's got, you can see the metal rings there are larger. What are they? They're not washers, no. So compare it to the last one. The last one we had, yeah, just that little washer there. This one here, it's got the washer and something underneath it. And that thing is a magnet, and it doesn't have just one, it's got 2. So if you take that apart, same deal again, exactly the same finish, same pieces, same look. Let's put that one down. Okay, there, and then finally, this one's where it gets super special. So you can see the gloss, that's the first feature that we don't have in any of the others. Right, so it's got that UV coating on the surface. Still got that ratchet dual adjustment system in there. You've got the magnet, so that's a maglev as well. Difference here though, and this is where it's really cool. I love this one actually, check this out. So you might have wondered what those circles were in the corner pieces of all of the other ones, right? See those little circles there? There's nothing in them. Well, here they are. It's the same plastic, same pieces, but you can see those magnets in here. So they've got magnets on the diagonals in the corner pieces, and those magnets attract to the ball core. So these are on the diagonals. So you can imagine this on top, and you've got this sort of attraction to the ball itself. So in there's a magnet that attracts on the diagonal. Yeah, so when it turns, it kind of wants to align with the magnet coming out from the corner straight through to the core. It means that you get not just the magnets from the edges and the corners to each other, but radially into the core. You can see this is all attracted nicely. Look at that. It's not even attached, but because of the magnets, it just moves really smoothly. All right, let's take it apart. Leave it down there with all the other ones. Oh yeah, I did want to listen to the sound. Let's see if we can hear this. Let's go. Yeah, very, very quiet. It's pretty quiet, hey? Yeah, I like it. All right, let's put it down. All right, next thing. Before we go on to the before we go on to the next thing, whatever that is, I'm not really sure. I just wanted to quickly show you the bits that hold, the hardware that holds, here. So that one hasn't been unscrewed. That's the screw and the washer, the spring, and then the next washer. So that's what we've got here. Yeah. So you got the screw, the washer, the spring, and the washer, and then the rest of them have all got the same. Oh no, that's not true. What am I saying? Idiot Willis. No, we've got this one. So that's the sprung one. So same deal, but instead of having, instead of having that washer and just, extending the spring to make it the distance that you want, you've got this cage here for the dual adjustment. So that's the thing that you can push up and down just by changing the ratchet position. But you still got the spring, right? So that one goes in this one goes in that one, and then the last two are the same. So these ones, yay, lo and behold, we've got those magnets in there. So that magnet is going to repel. It's kind of fiddly to do, but you can sort of see. Actually, let's take that bit off and just look at the two magnets themselves. So they're on that screw, but the polarity is reversed, which means those magnets push against each other. Yeah, so they're not very happy that I'm squishing them together, and that's actually what is causing the same behavior as what would normally be the spring. Yeah, so those two magnets, because they don't touch each other, because there's no spring in there, when you turn the face, there's no noise, or there's no noise from springs, because those things don't actually touch each other. And that's the theory anyway. All right, so that was that one, and then finally the last one is the same. So you've still got that dual adjustment cartridge, and that one's the one that goes in the ball core. So we've got that one here. I'll put that away as well. Actually, let's just put them here. They were, yeah. Wonderful. All right. So, I reckon that's it, hey? Should we... Oh, no, I didn't mention. So the ball core, you can see they're sort of the same, right? Like this core here is just this weird shape, but there's nothing inside it, whereas the ball here, because there's a little bit more space, because the ball sort of pushes the diameter out, inside the ball you can glue magnets. And so there's actually, that diagonal in there. That diagonal goes up to those magnets. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's right. That is what I wanted to say. So the last one, we don't have one in these ones, but the next version of the RS3M, it's not an RS3M. The next one up from Moyu is called the WRM V9. They've got a different version of the ball core where instead of just having the magnets that attract inside the balls to the diagonal corners, they've also got additional magnets halfway around that repel. So why do they do that? Well, you can imagine if you're slightly out of alignment and you've got magnets pushing away, they push it so that the turn ends up going to where they do want to be, and there's magnets where they do want to be. So every second magnet pushes it away to the place where it wants to be, with a magnet that finally attracts it to where it should go. So I don't have one of those here, but it's essentially one of these ball cores, but with double the magnets. It's got 20 magnets inside that ball. How bonkers. Anyway, let's look at the insides of these things one more time. So I wanted to show, you can see the bit of gloss from the lubricant in there. You can see the special channels there, the design, so that you can turn the thing without any risk of it popping out. It's just old technology. It's, ever since the original Rubik's version that didn't have any of that. What else can we see? Well, we can see this sort of dragon scale or this special pattern going along there on the surface of the plastic. And that actually helps to retain the lubricant, so you can have a bit more of the lubricant held in there for longer, reduces the friction a bit more. They're all the same, right? So if you compare that one with this one, the only difference, I mean, apart from the colour, the green there that we've got, they're all the same. It's the same bits of plastic. The only difference is the magnets here in the core and the ball. So yeah. Oh, and maybe not for this one, but for the Super, what was it? It was the Super RS3M. It comes with a spare ball. So that tells me that, you know, you got the spare ball here. So you could take one of these out and screw in a ball and glue some magnets in. And guess what? You've got yourself a ball core magnet without needing to buy an extra one because you've got a spare. That's a bit of a nice hack, isn't it? Anyway, that's all for now. I'm going to be back pretty soon. I've got the which one? The WRM V9 with the 20 core magnet, 20 magnet core coming in soon. So I'll definitely be doing one for that. And I will be comparing the top of the line of the WRM V9 with the top of the line from the RS3M V5. And then I might compare with the GAN 14 maglev as well, just to see what the differences are on there. Anyway, that's coming up later. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.